our Wednesday New Knowledge session. We have one of our favorite people with us today, Tim Flannagan, who actually gave us the idea to get this whole thing on Facebook and I mean on LiveStream. And then, you know, it took off and we're doing Facebook and we're doing YouTube and Miss Ratliff, any technology she can use, she does. And it has been very helpful for us at the incubator as far as promoting us and promoting our activities and promoting the Chamber of Commerce. It's probably the best business tool that we all have. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce you to our friend Tim Flannagan.
Thank you. My name is Tim Flannagan. I'm better known as the video guy in most social networks. Today we're going to talk about live streaming, and we're going to talk about, I get it work here, why you should use live streaming in your business or nonprofit, which live stream platform you use, because there's many to choose from, and I'm going to show you hands-on how to do a live stream. Okay, as far as my background, I've been doing videos for a long time. I started off with Super 8 movies. I've done commercials for TV. Some of my clients that I've worked with are Amy Lynn, Morgan King, Journey Carr, Whitley Carr, Steve Mann. I am the official videographer for Special Spaces, which is a nonprofit that does room makeovers for terminally ill kids. And I just started live streaming those. That's a very special project for me. And I manage several YouTube channels for different clients, including my own, which has over 200 subscribers with over 142,000 views and heading toward 500 videos. That's a lot of work right there. But I enjoy every minute of it. Now, live streaming, I started doing that about 2 or 3 years ago. And I have live streamed everything from local football games and beauty pageants to local government debates and music festivals. I've co-hosted with the Bristol, Tennessee mayor our own talk show, Michelle Denise, a local live stream show called Tri-Cities Today, and that was on a different platform that I'll talk about a little bit later.
Tim, could you move a little to your left? I think
I'm sorry, I saw my shadow there, yeah.
You're great.
Now, why should you use video in your business or nonprofit? 61% of businesses are using video as a marketing tool. 74% of internet traffic in 2017 is projected to come from video. 72% of businesses who use video say it has increased website conversion rates. And again, what I do with video, I always tell my clients to use video as like a teaser to, or a traffic driver to your website. Because normally at the end of the videos that I do, for more information, click on the link below. And on Facebook, you can add links, hot links, you can add pictures, and I'll show you how to do all that too. As you can see, I'm a little partial to Facebook. Social networks favor video in their algorithms. And I'm sure if you noticed on Facebook, you'll go to a couple of posts and you'll see some written pictures and you see a video, 2 more in a video, 2 more in a video. Since Facebook went to video, live video, it has really gone up as far as timeline and on your profile. You'll see a lot more videos. That's why more people are doing it. Live video, people spend more than 3 times watching a Facebook live video on average compared to a video that's no longer live. And I'll talk about that a little bit too. And this next one, why are some brands using live video? Some ways it helps with your brand. People use it for sales training, streaming product launches, interviews, live events, and behind-the-scenes videos. And I got involved with the last political campaign. I did a couple of debates with Tony Shipley and some of the other guys, and the viewership on that was really, really big. A lot of people were interested. And it's another way for you to participate without having to be there, because you can interact with people as you're doing the live stream.
Could I ask a clarifying question?
Yes, sir.
It doesn't matter, I just wanna know, are you gonna be speaking only a one-way video or two-way?
One-way video, but you can still communicate with who's watching through the chat on Facebook.
But not video, not pure video conferencing?
No,
per se.
no.
Fine, thank you.
Now, some of the equipment that you will need, the basic equipment, of course, you can use your telephone or your cell phone, like this, like Sandy has used on hers, and then you can use this little device right here to put your cell phone in. This attaches to a tripod, which you will need too. Screws right in, it goes like this, and then your phone goes this way.
What's the name of that device?
This is called a ReadyCam. It's available on Amazon, YouTube, eBay. They're not very expensive at all. Now, really, that's about all you need, and of course, a tripod. It doesn't have to be very expensive. You can get those at Walmart. And that's really about all you need. You don't really need to do a basic live stream. You don't really need any kind of special microphone. The microphone from this will pick up good enough. That's what Sandy's using on hers. Now, you can step up, which is what I do. All my stuff is wireless. So obviously, Wi-Fi is king for me. Wi-Fi keeps me in business. So if I don't have a good Wi-Fi business, I'm in trouble. And that's why I do have this device, which is a portable Wi-Fi, which works real well if you can't get a signal. But then you also have to remember it also cuts into your data too, big time. I use this one again as a wireless to do interviews with. This clips on to the interviewee's pocket, and then I've got a lapel. Again, this is all wireless. All this communicates to the transmitter, or these are the transmitters, this is the receiver. Again, it's all wireless, and this is a lapel mic. Again, everything is available on Amazon. It's not really expensive. All my streams I do are on my iPad. There's a couple of devices that you can buy to do a setup like this. Now, this particular thing you see right here is called an iographer, and it is available at Best Buy. And if you go to Best Buy to buy one, make sure you see my son, because he'll get credit for it. It does. Best Buy.
Well, what about it?
It's available at Best Buy. If you go there and talk to my son, TJ, and he'll get credit for it. Now, the one at Best Buy, it looks like this, and it comes with two lenses that screw in right here, up close and telephoto. And then, of course, the case. Now, the way they get you with an iographer, if you've got an iPad 2 or an iPad Air, none of them are compatible. You have to buy a separate one on each one. It's about $60, $80 each one. So that's where they get you. But it's a great device. This is my wireless mic that I use, my shotgun mic that I use, that I'm going to use today with Mr. Trump. And you've got room for 3 other devices right here, like a light can go right here. Everything is done with this device right here as far as clicking in.
What price range is that?
This one is around $100 on this one.
No, you're talking about the mic, I'm talking about
This device right here?
Yeah.
It's about $60, $80.
Oh, under 100?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if you're going to go this route, this is your key right here. This little bad boy is an adapter that you use with iPhone, any kind of Apple product. What it does, it takes and that's probably the bad way to describe it. If you look at your microphones or any kind of connection, it's got two lines here. This is 3. This is what makes all these products work with an Apple product. It's this little adapter. This is my lifesaver right here. I can't do any kind of audio without this thing. If I ever lose it, I'm in trouble.
Excuse me, what is the device called?
This thing?
Yeah.
Called an iographer. Right. And then these are some extra devices you can buy. And I'll tell you about this little bad boy right here in just a second. These just screw right into your tripod, and then you can attach the iographer or anything to it like that. This is called Amiibo. This is the latest technology right here, and I was trying to get it to work. I couldn't get online to do it. This is 6 cameras in one. This automatically streams to Facebook Live or LiveStream, because it's made by the people who make LiveStream. And what this does, I can kind of show you here. It does a wide angle shot. it's like having 6 cameras in one, because what you can do, you can take your square, I don't know if you can see it right here, and like if I want to do a pan, it'll pan. If I want to do, see it move right there. If I want to do a close-up, I can do a close-up. It's all controlled by one device. If I want to do a cut, I want that just like this camera, I go like that and cut right to the camera. Of course, it's not working good because of the Wi-Fi. Again, Wi-Fi is king. If you don't have a Wi-Fi, you're in trouble. But this is the latest technology. The only drawback behind that is you can't add any graphics or pictures or anything to it. But it's like if you're going to do a one-on-one or a board meeting, it's perfect because you can set it right in the middle and you can control it. You can zoom in on the speaker and then zoom back out. Zoom in on the speaker and zoom back out. But that's the latest thing right there.
What is it called?
It's called a Mevo, and it's made by LiveStream. Now it's a little pricey. It's about $400. I got mine 6 months ago when it was just coming out, and I got mine half price. Battery life is about an hour, but it has a USB port to it where you can add a charger to it.
Back on this microphone, I will tell you too, you only got one option to have a microphone, but you can get this little Y from Amazon or wherever, and that way you can have 2 microphones on. Maybe you want one lapel mic and then one at the audience, however you want to do it, so you can actually have 2 microphones hooked into your device at one time.
And that's
Goes into the headphone jack?
yeah.
Yes.
Aren't there some webcams that have, in fact, I've seen one, that you can adjust the width of, go like that, not as fancy as this one.
Yeah, and
Under $100.
right. And but again, the great
That's
thing,
better, yeah.
the great thing about that is you can select Facebook or LiveStream, and it will go right to the page. And what Sandy was talking about is an excellent point. I'm working with realtors now. Are there any realtors in the house?
I work in the office.
Okay. Taylor Morgan, who used to be with WCQR, did a live, I call it a live stream open house for her house over the weekend. Had 2,400 views, and she had an offer on the house. Now, I've been trying to get involved with that for a long time, and using that microphone, the plan that I have is to have a host, which would be like Taylor's is a celebrity locally, and that's how she got so many views. But I'm going to have somebody like Taylor be the host, walk with the realtor, and just walk from room to room, showing the property. And the good thing about Facebook Live, your videos will always stay up, so it's not a hit and miss thing. They always stay up, so people will always be able to see it. Which brings me to the next one. Which service should I use? Like I said, there's several on there. I've used LiveStream, I've used YouTube, I've used Ustream a little bit. But the thing with LiveStream is, and Sandy can testify to that, your videos will only stay on there for 60 days and then they're gone unless you pay for it. And I don't like paying for anything if I can get the same results for free. YouTube has just recently started going live. There's some software that I'll show you that you can use. Will stream directly to your YouTube channel or to your YouTube business page. And Ustream, it's a lot like LiveStream, but the king for right now for me as far as reach is Facebook Live. And the reason being, if you look at some of these numbers, for Facebook Live, 1.6 billion total users on Facebook, 1.4 billion mobile users, over 1 billion daily active users, 900 million daily active mobile users on Facebook. And why is Facebook Live cool? It's on Facebook, most bloggers' favorite social network. More people, more engagement, and that's what you're looking for. You want engagement with your customers, with the people you want to get in touch with. The ability to scroll through comments, like I was talking about, when you go live on Facebook, and this is the best part I like to do. I usually will set it up like this, and then I'll have my laptop, and I'll see and it'll tell you who's watching. It'll give you the name, and you'll say, "Welcome, Bob," and you're interacting with the people. You're talking to them, And that's the good thing about the Facebook Live is that you can interact with your customers. If they have questions, ask them to put questions in the chat box when you're talking as you're doing a live stream. It's a lot more one-on-one than any of the other platforms. And you can edit your video after the fact, and I'll show you how to do that too, which is a pretty cool thing. All right, so what we're going to do now, I'm going to pull the switcheroo, hopefully.
Back on LiveStream, I live stream at a church on Sundays. Sometimes by the time at the end of the church service, I can have as many people watching on LiveStream that are actually filling the seats during the service.
That's right. And I just started live streaming my church service, and what makes you feel so good inside is when you get a comment, I'm so glad you're doing this. I couldn't make the church, I couldn't make the event. That's what's important to me. Now, this is my Facebook page. I'm going to show you some numbers and show you some of the videos. I just recently did, and I got the agreement from the Virginia High football team to live stream all 5 of their home football games, which has been super cool. The kids are all excited about it. I did media day over the weekend, and I just want to show you some of the numbers. Let's see, let me find this one. Right here. I'm not sure if you can see the numbers on this one. Or how well it will play. Okay, now if you notice, this right here is my sponsor. I try to sell sponsor spots on all my live streams. I use software where I can add logos, lower thirds, any kind of stuff like that. And that's how I make my money, is by selling the ad spots. Now this one, okay, let me go back and show you the numbers. This was one of the first ones we did. This one has had 2,000, and this is since Saturday, 2,382 views and 44 likes. And you're probably asking, well, how in the world did you get that? The kids have taken off with this thing. They know how to share it. They know how to work with it. And that's why I'm going to do that at the high school. 2,382 views. That means that sponsor's logo got seen 2,382 times. Any kind of link that I put in there, like his website, got seen 2,382 times. That's the power of Facebook.
If I'm your friend, which I am, and I just see it in my feed,
Right.
Does that count as a view, or do I need to click on it?
The views will count as a click on and watch.
Okay.
Right. Let me see another one. Oh, this is funny. All right, this one right here. This is an intro. It's 11 seconds long. That's all it is. 1,268 views on an 11-second logo or intro for the Bearcat football. The Bearcat football game is hot right now. And I'm going to have I think a lot of success with that. This right here, when I was talking about the politics, this was a video I did for Todd. It only had 35 views, but it just shows you the different ways that you can use Facebook. I mean, you can use it for anything. I did the teleperformance live announcement when they were doing their job announcement. Got to meet the governor. That was the first time. That was pretty cool. The first time I've ever done that. That was pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, this next one you won't believe. I'm still amazed at the numbers on this one. This is a new restaurant, well, relatively new now, that opened up on State Street, downtown Bristol. And I just went down to talk to them about doing a live stream of their grand opening. And I hadn't had any luck as far as getting a good signal downtown, which has changed now, thank goodness. But I said, guys, let's do a little test stream to see how good it does. If y'all haven't eaten down there, it's a great place to eat.
You used Bristol's Wi-Fi to do these?
I started when I first started to do stuff downtown, I tried BBU, which did not work at all. And then I started using Tennessee Essential Services, which has pretty much saved me from doing live streams downtown, because I can hook into that pretty well. Oh, shoot, hold on a minute. Find
Is that free?
it. Of course. That's my favorite word.
Yeah.
And that's another thing you can do. Anytime these guys, any of my clients post on Facebook, again, it saves all their stream, or saves all their videos or live streams. I'll just tack it on as a comment just to help them out. And that helps them out. That helps you out. It gives you more views. It gives you more connections that way too. Here a second ago. Back to my videos. Let's see. Oh,
Tim, we have a question. Will the Abington football games be live streamed on your Facebook?
they, on the platform that I'm using, it says that I can live stream to a page or an event. I'm hoping to live stream to the event that I have, the event page that I have made. If not, it will be on the video guy page.
Okay.
I'll show you one more here. Again, just to show you, and all these videos are available on my Facebook page and on my website, thevideoguy.com. Here's another intro. This is my intro. 2 minutes long, 654 views. Again, I've always wanted to try to do a car dealership, so I got hooked up with Freedom Ford in Lebanon, and what we did, they had a celebration. They had a live band and a car show. I said, well, can I come stream it? I said, sure. I got paid for everything. But I live streamed the car show, and then I live streamed the band, and then after all that was done, we had a little walkthrough through the car lot with the salesman, basically trying to sell his cars like a commercial. And that's how I present this. This is like a live radio remote, but it's video. And that's another thing I'm trying to work with. I'm trying to work with the radio station, but they're already on remote. I said, well, why don't we combine services? Why not do a live stream along with your live radio and just work together? I mean, the possibilities are endless, really.
When you do something live, you simultaneously record it and then leave it as that site for later viewing.
Yeah, Facebook will do that, and then I'll show you.
LiveStream does it too, doesn't it?
LiveStream does it, but they only keep it up for 60 days.
I mean,
I thought it was
60
30.
Is it 30 now?
I think it's 30
well,
days.
See, they'll even cut that
for a
down.
while.
Yeah,
Facebook keeps it up.
forever and ever, amen, until you take it off.
All right. Does YouTube do this also?
YouTube will keep it up right.
I mean, you have to put it on YouTube, or can you live stream from YouTube?
Yeah, but the thing with YouTube is, and I've used all of them, YouTube doesn't have the reach that Facebook does. If you're trying to reach local people, and that's what I was trying to do, I didn't have any luck reaching local people through YouTube, or through LiveStream, or through Blab, which is another one that I used, or through Maricat. Maricat was a good one that I used at the Crooked Road General Store. I would get thousands of views, but you know, they're from California and Miami. You know, I was wanting to concentrate on the local people, and that's through Facebook Live that you can do that. You can concentrate on your local customer.
If that's what you want.
If that's what you want. Now, if you're selling stuff online, you know, and if your customer base is worldwide, then yeah, the other platforms are fine.
But I understand you that YouTube, you can live stream on YouTube as well as post it for a recording. Is that
Right. There's
And
more.
will they record, they have a provision where you record your live stuff and just leave it up there?
Yeah. And there's a little more hoops involved as far as YouTube goes. I get that's why I like Facebook, because it's so much easier to work with.
Thank you.
You know, Facebook Live does have some blockers. My son has a CD that he's promoting on his Facebook page, and if it sees certain things, like he had an article in Rolling Stone magazine, and he had one in Southern Living, and if Facebook Live sees something that makes it look like that they could get paid for advertising, they will not let it go out. You know, they have a way to control that so that you can pay to boost your post. So there's certain tag words that they pick up, and they will ask you somewhere if you want to boost your post. So you might get 50 or 100 Facebook Live reaches, and then, you know, they'll stop it unless you pay to boost. So you do have to kind of, with YouTube, that doesn't happen, right? You
Right.
can live stream it, then, like for instance this class, Sandy live streams it, then she uploads it to YouTube.
Right.
Once it's uploaded to YouTube, all you have to know is to search for new knowledge.
Right.
And then it's there forever. So Facebook Live is a wonderful tool, and I'm not taking anything away from it, but it does block things that it wants you to pay for.
And that's the difference, again, between YouTube and Facebook. YouTube is owned by Google, so you're more likely to get found on YouTube doing a Google search than you will Facebook. If somebody is looking for you in particular. This right here, this is a live check presentation from Journey Card, where I work at Walmart. We gave them $1,000 for the Bristol, or for the Sullivan County Humane Society. Now, a simple check presentation, 2 minutes long, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, everybody gets check presentations especially if you're a nonprofit. 3,233 views is how many that's had. That's how many people have seen that. Oh, wait a minute, let's see. I was hoping to show you the one from Broad Street, but I can't find it. That one, again, that one was maybe 45 seconds, it was off the cuff, 45 seconds, no microphone, just the iPad. Again, we were just testing the signal. And they introduced themselves and invite people to come down. 20,000 views. It's crazy. Now, again, how you get those views is by getting people to share it. If I could pull that video up, you would see it probably had about 45 shares. And how that works, those people will share it, and their friends will see it on their timeline, and they'll share it, and it just multiplies like that. That's how you get the views and how you get the shares. Now, what we're going to do is, how many people have iPhones? Okay. Has anybody live streamed before? All right. Who hasn't? All right. Get your phone out. It's basically the same for Android or iPhones. I take it everybody has a Facebook. Everybody got Facebook? Okay. What you want to do is go to your Facebook. And look for the status, where it says status. Alright, and it should say like photo, live stream, check-in. You want to click on live stream. Because we're all going to do a live stream here in just a second.
Is that live video?
I'm having the wrong
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm still logging out.
It's really amazing the quality of the video these phones have now. And the audio for that matter. Now what you may have to do, so this is looking at me and I don't want me, on an iPhone product, there's a little icon at the top left hand corner to switch the camera around. So now I'm looking at you.
Excuse me, on Facebook, what do I look for?
Status.
Like you're gonna
Okay.
write a post,
Just check it, yeah,
and now like this.
live video.
Okay. Now it says describe your video. So you can just put in live with the video guy.
expect to broadcast it all over the world.
All right. Now, when you're ready for that, and actually, if you notice, depending on what you're streaming to, it'll pick up people that you know that you can tag, automatically tag it for you. All right. Now, little blue button, hit go live. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully the Wi-Fi works, and it does. And it says live, and we're going live right now. And I got a phone call.
So you're
Okay.
live streaming that right on.
Live streaming right now, Gary. Say hi.
Right onto your Facebook page.
Yep. Yep. And
Taking
if
pictures, somebody
whatever
taking
you've got it hooked up to
pictures.
now, like it's your personal page, whatever, that's what it's streaming to now. And then Facebook will tell you you're live, we're building an audience for you, and so forth and so on. But you can, get rid of that. People who are watching will be chatting. You can actually turn it this way too. Now I've got 2 viewers. It'll keep track of how many people are watching. 4. And this is where you would do, you would just, if you're doing like a live demo, you would talk about your product. If you're doing an interview, I mean, it's very simple to do. And then when you're done, just hit finish, and it'll upload your video. Now, some of the tricks of the trade for video of LiveStream, and go back to my page here. Now, this can only be done on a laptop or a desktop. I'm getting ready to show.
So if you're deciding you want to start to do this, and you already have a phone, a smartphone, then all you need is a tripod and a clamp to hold the phone.
Correct.
Period.
Right. Very bare basics. Right.
So you're looking at less than $100 to start streaming.
Right. Right.
And you can get like a little tripod that sits on a table.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You
yeah.
can get those that clamp on something. You can get them that will actually clamp on that. There's just different things that you can have. And they're not that expensive. Amazon.
Let's see, let me show you.
I will say though, the trickiest thing is making sure that the camera that you, or the microphone that you get will work on the type of phone that you have. And I would read what other comments, like wherever you're buying it, to make sure that it'll work.
But you said you could use the microphone that's in the phone. You don't need a.
No, you don't. Yeah, that's right.
You don't need a separate microphone, because you can use the one that's built in the
Let me
phone.
mention one other thing. I was working with our church. We were interviewing new pastors, from all over the country, and using Skype for that.
Right.
And they had a long conference table, which the people will be around. And this is not posted in public, but it's still the same thing. And they did get somebody had a little webcam that would go widescreen so you could pick up the whole room, table in the room, people sitting around 3 sides of it. But they also, I went on Amazon and got a little mic that sits in the middle of the table. I forget whether it had a cord or whether it was Bluetooth, but it picks up everything very nice. Where you didn't want one person talking, but you wanted to pick up a group, and it was like $70. Did a beautiful job. They've been using it. We've been talking to a lot of people for a long time. Haven't found one yet, but they said technology is working very well.
Oh yeah, it changes all the time. This is a video
Face
from
automatic macro
that I stream from my church, and this is what separates me from just everybody else live streaming. I can show you some of the graphics. If this will work. Okay. the software that I use as the worship team is singing, I can post the verse of the music, the lyrics to the music up there. Again, you can't do that on just regular Facebook. It takes special software to do that. But what I want to show you is real important if you want to repurpose your videos. Alright, if you go, again, it's going down on the laptop or desktop. There's a little drop down right here. Right here. Click on that. Now, it says pin to the top, which what I do on my most recent video, that means so when somebody comes to your Facebook page, that's the first video they see. Edit the post, you can click on that. And what that will do, again, Wi-Fi's king. You can change your description right here. There it goes. You can change your description, you can add captions, you can even add video tags with the drop down. You can also change the date. You can actually even schedule an expiration date when if you wanted to just fall off your timeline. And now this is the important one. It says see more options. You click on that. There's the biggie, embed. It'll give you an embed code to put it on your website, on your blog, whatever. When you click on that, what you want to do is make sure you click include full post, because what that will do, that will include when you post it, it'll include how many people have seen it, it'll include the chat, anything like that. So that's really important right there. But that is probably one of the coolest things where you can repurpose your video is to put it on your website. And I think that is about it. Yeah. Again, the basics for Facebook Live is to have a clear purpose on what you want to do. Think as Facebook as part of your marketing program. You can use it that way. And don't use it just because it's there. There's one lady that I've seen, she'll post live, Facebook Live where she's going shopping and she shows a special deal or something. More power to her. As a business person or as a non-profit, if you want to increase your online presence by using Facebook Live, this is the way to do it on Facebook, is to go through Facebook Live. All my contact information, you should have that. Again, visit my website. I've got all my streams on there, including some videos I've done, beauty pageants that I've done. All the Border Bash videos that I've done are on there, and I will probably put the Virginia football games on there too.
Tim, are you going to show them how to that they can download their videos from both?
Yes.
That's important because that way you can archive them.
If I can remember right, so what you want to do is click on the video to play it. All right, you right click. All right, and it says show video URL, so you want to click on that. Okay, there's the video URL. You want to right click and copy that. Okay, then you want to open up a new web browser. Paste it in the web browser. Now, what you want to do, where it says www, you want to back that out and put the letter M. Enter.
Did you keep the period after the M? I
Yeah.
can't see it from back here.
Yeah. You just take out the www. All right, now do you want to click? So you right click. Yeah. Click on the video, play it. Right click, make sure it's playing, and then save video as. And then it'll save it to your hard drive. And then again, repurposing the video. You can copy it, put it on YouTube. You can share it with your friends. Just copy the link and share it with your friends. Again, it's just a cool thing to do.
There's another way too from Facebook.
Oh.
Go back to where the video is on the live or the other
timeline?
page. Yes, on your timeline.
Okay.
Okay, hit the time that was posted.
Right there.
Yeah, hit the time that you posted it up there.
Okay.
And then you'll have to also go over and see there's a time over there. This is a roundabout way. Facebook doesn't make it easy, but you've got multiple options. Hit that. And that should take you to a page, and then you're going to have an option to edit. One moment, please. Okay, up there, wait, this projector is terrible. The incubator
I
needs
used to do it
purchase
that
a
way,
new
and
one.
it stopped working for me doing it that way.
But you should have an option there to edit. Maybe you can see better from this. There's a drop, you can't see it, but there's a little arrow that points down, and you can click that, and it'll have an option that says more options, and then it says edit post, and then you have an option there that you can download it sometimes as either standard play or HD. So it depends on the quality. Of course, it's going to take you longer to do it today. See right there? And now there's your option.
Okay.
It gives you an option to download it as standard play or HD.
And it also gives you the embed code too.
Now you might want to go to LiveStream and show. Do you have any recent LiveStream videos?
No, I stopped using LiveStream. And everything's gone from LiveStream.
LiveStream's pretty easy too. Just go to your video that you have on LiveStream that you just did, and there's an option there that, man, I don't have my computer. Let's see if it'll let me bring it up and puff it.
Well, she's looking for that. Can you do any of this from LinkedIn?
No, but you can post LinkedIn.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
So the real ticket to all this, for be a nonprofit or a church or even a company or individual, is all the work you do up front and getting people to like your page. Your Facebook
Right.
page.
Anybody, and then there's also a subscribe button on the video in the right-hand corner. You can ask them to subscribe to all your videos. That way, anytime you go live, you automatically get a notification.
And then if you're dealing with the younger set who does a lot of Facebook versus the older set who doesn't, maybe you want to put it on YouTube or put it on your webpage in addition to that.
Right. I mean, the more places you put it, the more people can see it, the better off you're going to be.
And if you do this for the church, do you leave that up all week until the next Sunday and then you record it again? Or
Yeah, all of my videos, everything I've done, it stays on my Facebook page. Now, I also make an event page.
But you can erase it.
Oh yeah, you're in control of it. But like on the churches, I made an event page, and when I go live on my Facebook page, I will copy that link and cross it over to the event page. That way, when people go to the local Christian church
webpage,
on the event page that I created, I also post it on their Facebook page, and then they can embed it on their website after the stream. You can't do it live.
right? And how long do you keep that for your church? How long do you keep that up there?
I keep it up all the time.
Forever. Yeah.
That way you keep an archive, Gary. Same way with LiveStream, you can keep it up until that 30 days. Okay, I'm connected to LiveStream, and there's an option there
Oh yeah.
that, can you see this? There's like a little gear, and it gives me an option to download it. Now, I don't have an option to download it as high def, but I can then download it. And then what I do is, for whichever one I want to use, it could be Facebook or LiveStream, as I download it onto my computer, my iPad, and I edit. I put an opening page and then a closing page, and I might even add text somewhere in it, and then save it and then upload it to our YouTube channel so that anybody can watch it at any time.
Sandy, last week, I'm a member of the Kiwanis Club here, and we had a live program for our meeting with a speaker in Williamsburg, and put it on the screen like that, and used, I think she had a little MacBook Air, she told me. I pulled it in on my iPad, and hooked it into a projector, and it worked beautifully. And that was Facebook, so it's two-way. We could talk back and forth, but I didn't get a recording of it. Could that be done? could I have done this and posted it like on the Lawrence Club's Facebook page so that people who didn't go reporting could see the.
What was the software that was being used to stream?
FaceTime, excuse me.
Oh, no, you
Oh,
can't
no.
record FaceTime.
No, or Skype, either one.
I don't think so on Skype.
But the problem, I mean, that way you got two-way. This way you can record it, but it's only one way. You know, you can't have people
Well, you
ask
can if
questions.
they want to chat.
Huh?
They can, though. They can chat me questions either during the
No, I
service or just like
understand,
today.
No, like
and then-
But
Audio.
we want a
Yeah.
live conversation back and forth.
There's software out there where you can do, like when I was using Blab, which is a software that is no longer available, or a company no longer available. When I was doing my talk show, you could do up to 4 people. So, and it was all done by LiveStream. So if I was interviewing you at your office, you would get on your computer, hook into my Blab, and then I could interview you from your office. That's what I did with Sandy. When she was on the show, were you at home or you were here?
I was in my
She
conference
was
room.
in her office, and I just interviewed her from her office. So you had me, and I was controlling all the graphics. Then you had Denise, who was the host, asking the questions at her house. I was at my house,
Yeah,
and Sandy was in
I
her
know
office.
you can do that, but do you know any way using either Skype or FaceTime that you can is there any software that will simultaneously record it while that video
unless you
conference
have
is going
a
on?
camera.
Huh?
Unless you have a camera that's pointed to that
No, I'm
screen.
talking about software recorded off the computer where it's being hosted.
I think there are third-party softwares that can do that.
What?
I think there are third-party softwares that can do that, but you would have to do it from a computer that had a certain program installed. But I'm not sure what they are. But I would say if you Google it,
I want to ask around.
yeah, I would say if you Google it, there
It would
is
be a good
something out
thing
there.
to record one of those video conferences and then
Yeah,
put it
she's saying
someplace
Google
else.
would probably be your
What?
answer. She's saying Google would probably be your answer.
Oh, yeah, I have some groups I belong to.
Okay, cool.
People a lot smarter than I.
Me too.
That's not saying much, but. I'm also working with the Bar Association to do our next meeting will be same thing, it'll be a continuing education program, a 1-hour thing using somebody out of town coming in.
Now,
And that's,
But we have to be able to have it two-way to.
well, now
make
there's
it
an
official.
option there.
What?
If it's not, there's an option there called Google Hangouts that you can have up to 9 or 12 people
9 or 10, yeah, that's an idea.
on a call, and that's a video call, conference call, where they could be in different parts of the country. And as I'm speaking, my face will come up.
Well, I understand
Big
how
on that.
Google Hangout has that,
Yes,
and, can you record that?
I don't
Sure
think
does.
so.
That's what he wants. That's the key. He wants to be
You what?
recorded.
He said that's what you're wanting to do, and I don't
want
think
to
you
do
can
both.
record
I
it.
mean, Google Hangout would be nice for that. And it'll have 6 or 8, it's like go to meeting live, only it's free, is that it?
Yeah, as long as you have a Gmail account, you can use Google Hangout.
Tim, when you're doing graphics, like the lyrics, is that an output of you running another interface to grab off a computer or a switcher?
Right, right. When I'm going to do the Virginia High games, there's a software called Switcher Pro that will let me, it's going to director's mode, that will let me use up to 4 cameras. And I can just sit right here and have 4 people. I don't really need 4 people. I just have 4 cameras set up, and I can sit right here. And like on camera 1, I can tap camera 1. I can use this to zoom in, zoom out, that kind of thing. It's called Switcher Pro. And it has RTMP addresses that you can direct it to, but it can automatically go to Facebook page. That Switcher Pro is a cool program. The only thing I can't do with it, I got 2 that I use. One's called Switcher Pro, and the other one is called Live Solo. Live Solo is a great program, but the lower thirds and everything are so easy to use, and the pictures are so easy to use, and you can actually add video, like the introductions that I showed you. You can actually run those during your live stream, but it's 1 camera, and you can't zoom in. Whereas with the other one, the Switcher Pro has all the bells and whistles, but you can't add video. That's the only drawback behind it. But if you want something that give you a real professional look with multiple cameras, that's what your Pro is doing. And it's like $25 a month.
Now, could you throw it to a video much like they do on the news, whether that other computer was lyrics, or if I played a video on it, pre-recorded video, you could do that, right?
On the Live Solo, yes,
Okay.
but not on the Switcher Pro.
Gotcha.
All you have to do is just download the video through your computer.
Gotcha.
What's everybody looking at this for? Is this for your organization? You're looking at it to launch a new product? I mean, what are you thinking about using it for?
Awareness.
Sorry?
Awareness. Teaching presentation like you're doing now.
Oh, yeah. I've even done meetings, like I'm actually going to do a Tea Party meeting in Kingsport next week. And they asked me to live stream the meeting. And it's like I did with some of the political people. And they asked me to live stream like an Elks meeting or something like that. And what that does, it gives, like you said, it makes the candidate, give them more awareness. It gives the organization more awareness too, because of the live stream.
The advantage on Facebook, as Tim says though, is you're already building your following on Facebook. It's just another opportunity, another touch point that you can go from that, and it's always there. With some of these others, it's there for a limited time. And I don't know, I've not used YouTube Live and stream directly, and I don't know how the flexibility that it offers.
I used that, the last time I used YouTube Live and actually did a double stream, I had a friend of mine that was at a Brad Puckett concert for St. Jude's, and he was live streaming the concert outside on the stage. I was behind the stage on YouTube Live interviewing the artists. So it's like a double thing going on, and that was pretty cool. And the views, again, you just don't have the reach on YouTube that you do on Facebook. YouTube is easy to use. You can't add any of the graphics. You can add text and hot links, and you can chat with people, but it's easier for people to find you on Facebook, I think.
And two, if it's a business page, they don't necessarily have to have a Facebook account, that they can go directly to your business page, and you could actually then text out the link to, if you use Twitter or what other social platform you can, and it helps too sometimes.
Would you say, if somebody wants to see this, they did not have a Facebook account or don't know the password or whatever, they can find it by searching, go there and watch it.
Or you can share the link, but they don't have to, if they have it on a Facebook business page, which is what I'm streaming to the Virginia Highlands Small Business Incubator. It's a business page.
Facebook business page.
Yes. They don't have to have a Facebook account. They can still watch it. Like some of the older folks that attend our church don't necessarily have a Facebook account, but they can do it. Yeah, but so if they're scared of it, they can still actually watch it and access it. But as Tim says, though, it doesn't show up on search engines.
A normal Facebook page, you can't get to it unless you're logged in, is that right?
That's right, and it depends on the security purposes. That person may have it to where you can't see their content unless you're friends with them.
And another way to see how well your video is doing, of course, Facebook has insights that you can click on. I've clicked on mine on my Facebook page, and probably and it'll tell you which video is trending the best as far as reach and engagement. And from August the 3rd to August the 9th, my total video views, again, I think it's because of the Virginia High football game, is up 268%. So that'll show you, I mean, it gives you all the numbers right here. My reach between August the 3rd and August the 9th is up 174%. Post engagement from the same date is up 453%. And again, I think that's because of the kids. They're just spreading it like crazy. Page views is up 266%.
Another thing that helps is as you're live streaming it, if your friends that are watching it like it, it shows up on their feed. Thank you. And then they're going to wonder what's that, and then they click on the link too, and it just is. That's why I guess Tim and I agree that the Facebook seems to get more activity, but for me, we have like 30-some people already that are following us on LiveStream, and
Subscribers,
it's
yeah.
free.
And it's exponential.
Yeah.
Once they-
Obviously,
They
if
know
you
40
were-
people and they know
Right.
40 people.
That's how it works,
that.
yeah.
Sorry.
Uh,
I said, obviously, if you're trying to get only a determined group to watch it, 30 or 100 people, whatever, you could get that link in advance and
Oh, yeah.
send it to them by email and say at 11 o'clock, you know.
Oh, on LiveStream you do. You can create the event a week beforehand.
Yeah. and-
Now on Facebook you can't because you're gonna have, it has to go live.
But you would know what page it would be on. wouldn't you? Can you give them a link to the page?
Well, if you have a business page,
Yeah.
yeah, you just say, come.
Go to
join
this
us at
link at 2 o'clock on a certain day. and
Facebook.com/VHSBI.
You'll see Sandy Ratliff talking about it.
No, I'll be behind the scenes.
Well, with the device like the iPad where you can digitally zoom in, is that function available during these live streams?
To zoom in, yeah, I can
Yeah.
zoom in right now. Just touch the screen and zoom in on Tim.
Don't do that.
Okay.
And the
Do
same
my-
way
do my
with,
shirt. Do my shirt.
same way with,
Molly, took me
that's
3
why I
months
said
to
you
get
don't,
this shirt.
I want the hand strap for those reasons there.
This is magic.
Yes.
Black magic.
I think I know the answer to this question, but all these
Yes,
things that
right
we,
now.
One of each.
Mhm.
that we
Facebook's
film
here and live streams
and load
the phone.
somewhere,
And I'm
you
using
can
an old
edit those as
phone.
well, can't you?
Right,
that
but when you
I can still
download
get
it
on
to
the
your
internet,
software, to your
but it's
computer,
not
then you can
in use.
upload it
So
to
that
a
way I'm not-
editing
I can
software.
use my resources to respond to
There you get to do
questions.
whatever you want to with it.
I was just thinking from a training standpoint, if you wanted to video a training session, not necessarily live stream it, but you want to video that and then you load it into something else, then you can edit it or take breaks or put a PowerPoint page in
Right.
or.
Yeah, put your brand on the beginning of it, and put your brand on the end of it.
Yeah, you can do all that stuff with those.
The good thing about, for that right there would be live stream is because I'm using their resources. I'm not having to try to record all that training on my memory because it's going up to their server.
Right.
And then I can just download it and then delete it afterwards. That way it's not out there and you can do your editing and like if you're wanting to put a graph in the between or
Yeah.
have an animation.
And that's what the Switcher Pro does. You actually save the file to their cloud, so it doesn't take up any space.
Would that, I don't know much about either one of these things, but would it be easier to live stream something and save it, like we're talking about, use less equipment, I could just use this and I could live stream it and save it, and then I could just edit it, do whatever I want with it, so it's easier to do that than it is to get all this recording equipment and all this other stuff, isn't it?
Well, you are recording it, but you're not recording it and having to use all your memory on your device like you would a video,
They record
which
it.
is a
Right.
memory hog.
Yeah, so you just live stream it and save it somewhere, and then you save all your memory and you don't have any issues with running out of memory. Yeah.
Now with Facebook, it's going live, so all your, that's why for live stream, if you don't have many people, then it could be that you create an account that you're not sharing with anybody.
Right.
And then once you've streamed it and done your video, then just download it when you've got it, make sure it's all there, and then just delete it off of there. Any other questions?
Who would have thought 7 years ago we talked about it? What are you, crazy?
Well, I remember
What's a fax machine?
when Facebook started,
Yeah.
when it first started live stream, the only person that had it were celebrities like The Rock and a couple others. And I bet you I was sending a message every day, because at that time you had to get your page verified. And I sent them a message every week, because I knew the power of it. I said, verify my page, verify my page, verify my page. Nothing. Then all of a sudden, they never tell you anything. Then all of a sudden, one day I hit the live button and I was able to go live, and I about freaked out. Here we go. And then after that, I've been running ever since.
Steve Jobs changed the world with this thing.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not just his brand, but
Yeah.
the whole concept of carrying a computer in your pocket.
That's right.
Was a communicating computer.
Well, have you ever noticed even your local TV stations reporters now
Oh,
are
they have.
using their
Yeah,
phones?
Don't
That's
check
right.
it while they're on air. It's crazy.
They're doing
Yeah.
live streaming,
Yeah.
even doing
Yeah, I talked to
updated
the-
weather
Just behind the
reports.
scenes. They're
Yeah.
I
live.
talked to Jack Dempsey's
Like that,
manager
work
of
with
Channel
the
5
calendar,
about
use
3 or 4
this.
years ago. And he told me they were sending every reporter out with one of these And sometimes they would use this in favor of the big cameras because they couldn't get the camera where they wanted to go, but they always, you know, found a way to get that thing in.
Again, all they need is a data plan or,
What?
all they need is a data plan or have good Wi-Fi wherever they're at. That's the key, is being able to have, if you've got one bar on your phone, might be a little bit tough when you're out there. You might need to hold a
Business
coat
can use
hanger.
a data plan, it's not that much.
But if they're on a Timbuktu and they don't have any reception, that's what I'm getting at, because they won't be able to stream it.
No, it doesn't work everywhere.
Yeah, that's
Works
what I'm
enough
hoping for
places.
over there, that I've got a good Wi-Fi. And a good spot.
But if you're a Timbuktu
That's
now.
the Trump rally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been,
It's filling up
from
quick.
Timbuktu.
I was almost
No,
full when I drove.
I'll tell you
Really?
after,
Yeah.
something after the meeting today, Sam.
Yeah, I imagine.
Any other questions for Tim?
Yeah, it's gonna be really hard. Wish I could come through that little Boy Scout park down here.
Or do
Never been down
you
there.
negotiate with your customer a price? First, I know some are sponsored. The sponsored ones, you just organize with them.
Right, like I'm doing a tea party, I charge a set fee just for that. I won't need any sponsors, so I'll compensate me for the cost of the stream. If I don't have someone who's paying for the sponsor, or paying for the stream, then I go to the sponsors.
Gotcha.
That's like what I'm doing for the Virginia High games. I'm trying to find what I call quarter sponsors. And if anybody would like to sponsor a quarter, it's only $25. I'm trying to do quarter sponsors, so your logo will stay up for that quarter, or however many quarters you want to sponsor. So it'll stay for that whole game, for that quarter.
That's great.
Has this been helpful?
Yeah.
Well, I've got to do a little promo. Thanks, first of all, for Tim. How about And how many of you all have junk laying around at home and you're trying to figure out what to do with it, or you're wanting to do something on the side? We're doing a workshop next week on e-commerce, where you might want to sell on eBay. You may want to sell on Amazon, different options that you can sell stuff. I know a number of customers or clients that I have that all they do is buy and sell over the internet. They don't have anything shipped to their home and make a little extra money. Or I also have friends that I'm tired of seeing all that junk in my basement. I'm going to put it on eBay, and it's amazing what people will buy. So next week is on e-commerce, and I highly recommend this one. And then for those of you that may have attended our first session on Excel, we're going to be doing the next step on Excel, the next level, and that will be on September the 14th here for the new knowledge. How many of you all was your first time coming to one of our new knowledges? Hope you'll come back. We're doing this about every Wednesday, every other Wednesday, and we've been doing this for 2.5 years. I'm proud to say we're the only agency and organization in Virginia, East Tennessee that's doing this and also streaming them and also archiving those. That I find that I work a lot with small businesses. By the way, I'm Sandy Ratliff. I'm with the Department of Small Business and Supplier Diversity, and I serve 23 counties in Southwest Virginia, helping businesses not only get started but also helping to expand. And allowing these busy people the option on their time to actually bring up and watch a video for an hour, hour and a half, teaching them how to set up QuickBooks or anything like that is more helpful than anything that we can do. So we're proud to be doing this, and we're getting recognized that for the state. So we got, when you go out, and Jennifer's got some flyers if you want to see what's upcoming, or you can just go to our website, vastartup.org, and find all the new ones coming out. There's, we've got them already booked through June of next year. So if you're free on Wednesdays, bring you something to eat and come join us.
Sandy, when did you say the Excel was, September 14th?
Yes, September 14th.
Is the Excel, is that kind of advanced?
It goes the next step. Yes, 2 months ago we did one on kind of the basics of how you set up and then create a spreadsheet, and this is the next step of it. You can go to YouTube under New Knowledge and find that video.
Good.
Thanks everybody. Thanks Tim.
Thank you.
Okay, Scott.